Welcome back to Keep It Real Boxing. This is Cypherbox. Now, just want to do a quick video on this. Read an article on boxingscene.com. I will link the article into the description of this video so you can read it at your own time. Not going to go through and do the usual read the quotes and stuff like that, but Mauricio Sulaiman, the WBC president of the World Boxing Council, has stated that the fight between Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder has to happen. Yeah, he's just recently come out. Now, if you remember, I did a video the other day on Dillian Whyte and his position as the #1 contender in the WBC heavyweight rankings, and where I stated that he is not the mandatory challenger to Deontay Wilder's title. Okay, he's just the #1 contender. Now, if you want to know more what I was going on about and a bit more of an explanation around that, go and watch that video. But basically, what I also said was that a few months ago, Mauricio Sulaiman turned around and said that he and the WBC will do whatever it takes to support Joshua versus Wilder happening. And he says there's no point in delaying this. This fight has to happen. Which tells me I'm probably right in the fact that the WBC will not probably be giving Deontay Wilder anytime soon, giving him another mandatory challenger. He's already taken out Stavern, so it'll be a long time before he gets ordered to fight another mandatory challenger. And by the sounds of it, Mauricio Sulaiman is in support of Joshua versus Wilder happening sooner rather than later, meaning probably about in 2018. What that also means is that if anyone out there is hoping, or team, Joshua's team, etc., hoping that, a roadblock will be put in place, where Wilder will have to face a mandatory challenger again, the likelihood is that that's not going to happen. Now remember, I can't predict what's going to happen in boxing. End of the day, the WBC could change their mind. Remember, Luis Ortiz is not going to be suspended now. He's been put back into the #3 slot in the rankings. So you've got Dillian Whyte at #1 and now Luis Ortiz at #3. So potentially we could end up seeing Luis Ortiz versus Deontay Wilder at some point soon. But by the sounds of it, the WBC are in full support of Joshua versus Wilder happening next year. And there, do you know what I mean? I'll link the article obviously in the description of this video. Have a read of it yourself. You can read his quotes. But all I'm going to say is that I don't think we're going to see another mandatory challenger for a long time for Deontay Wilder. At least until we see Joshua Wilder be made and the fight happens no matter who wins, etc. And then they'll probably announce a mandatory challenger. But then, like I said, don't hold me to that. You never know with these boxing commissions. They change, they say one thing 1 minute and then suddenly they'll change their mind 5 minutes later. So, but at the moment, that's how it looks. It looks like, the WBC are full support of Joshua Wilder happening as soon as possible. And like I said, I don't see them ordering a mandatory challenger anytime soon for Deontay Wilder. So, there's no roadblock there from the WBC, which is great to hear. We just need these two teams to thrash it out, come up with a good deal. And, hopefully we'll see this fight next year. Obviously, Deontay Wilder's asking for a 50-50 split. You would have heard of that. Eddie Hearn's laughed it off. I personally don't see Deontay Wilder getting that. I said that to you before, that, he'll get a 70-30, which is reasonable. Or, even if a 60-40 if he can push it. But 70-30 is something he should be happy with. Most likely that fight will probably happen in England, in the UK, Wembley. Even if it happens in Vegas, end of the day, Anthony Joshua's seen as the more commercially viable star out of the two of them. So, and he's holding, 3 belts as well. So he's probably going to get the lion's share. We know that. But, you've got to give Deontay Wilder something reasonable, in my opinion. And I think 30% minimum is respectful and, reasonable for Deontay Wilder. Anything less than that, I think it's insulting, to be honest with you. All right, let me know what you think. Leave a comment. And as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Cypherbox reminding you to keep it real.